How do we know if a model is georeferenced? I have a cube at my 0, 0, 0 origin point, and it's really easy to tell if something is georeferenced in Bonsai. And it doesn't matter whether you create the model in Bonsai or receive a model. All you do is you go down to the georeferencing tab, and you look at the georeferencing panel, and if it says not georeferenced, it's not georeferenced. And if somebody tells you that it's georeferenced, well, it's not. If you see this warning here, that's the end of the story. And especially if somebody is using IFC 2x3, it will almost never be georeferenced. So if somebody wants to georeference it, it needs to be an IFC 4, and this area needs to say that it's being georeferenced. And there are lots and lots of coordinate systems around the world, and a surveyor is qualified to choose the most appropriate coordinate system for your project. And there is a big online database of coordinate systems stored by the EPSG organization. They've got a big database of coordinate systems, and each coordinate system is given a number to uniquely identify, in this case 3857. So you go to a website, a good one to look at is EPSG. So if I search up 3857, you can see that this will bring up the name of the coordinate system in use. This is the coordinate system that something like Google Maps will use when you view it on your web browser. Australia, for example, the number that you might see is a number that looks like this. And if I spoke to somebody who worked in Sydney, they would recognize this name and they go, yeah, that sounds about right. You know, that sounds like what I expect it to be. So yeah, that's it's a sanity check. If you don't see that number there, and it has to be in this particular format, EPSG : followed by a number, then either your project is pretty sophisticated and you're doing something fancy, or it's wrong, and most likely it's wrong. So you know it's georeferenced if you don't get a warning in this panel and you can see a name that refers to a number and you can look up that number. This is a good website to look it up, and the name looks familiar to you. And this would definitely be if you're unsure, ring up your surveyor and say, hey, is this the right system? And he'll go, yeah, that's correct. Or he'll say, hold on, it's not right.